thinking and doing,
theory and practice,
spontaneity and persistence,
challenge and achievement,
invention and inspiration,
inventive and practical,
quality and pride,
rigor and playfulness,
reason and passion,
science and engineering,
excellence and equity.
The combination is what's so powerful.
Mind and hand, mens and manus.
That's MIT.
For 150 years, since the time of William Barton Rogers, there have been waves of innovation, waves of impact that have spun out of MIT.
William Barton Rogers saw how science and industry would come together in a new thing called technology.
And the rest of MIT's history has played it out over and over, this fantastic way that science can translate to engineering and invention, can move then through entrepreneurship out to the needs of the marketplace and serve the world.
A single discovery can lead to multiple industries, and those industries are not necessarily even related to the first one.
Radio, radar, sonar, lasers, brainwaves, plasma.
MIT has been a primary source of the energy driving these things.
So Rogers would have been intrigued and encouraged, but not surprised.
MIT has really helped put so many initiatives into motion.
People become drawn into the MIT orbit, and as they're attracted, they draw in other like-minded people.
Think of the people involved in the development of the differential analyzer.
You can point to big advances in electronics, you can point to big advances in analog computing, big advances in digital computing that all go back to this original idea.
So many adventurous minds help to work toward developments in science and engineering.
Everyone feeds off each other's energy.
In many ways, we all remain satellites for life, revolving around our center of gravity in Cambridge.
MIT is bold, it's audacious.
MIT is a place where we actually value audacity. This is a hardcore meritocracy.
Many great things at MIT have come out of struggle.
We really love a good problem.
Science requires us to question everything, especially our own assumptions.
As engineers, we see order and we seek symmetry. But sometimes, and quite often at MIT, things would come from the left field.
Entropy is energy not available for useful work, but not all work has to be useful.
Play is really important because the aura around here is detailed analysis. You have to push hard on play to make sure that it's celebrated in this kind of heavy environment.
We're part of a human network over time and across distance.
You join together as needed, then split up for other projects, but what remains is the network.
Professors become mentors.
Mentors at MIT do go on to become your colleagues, your friends, your collaborators. I think anyone who's part of MIT's family is part of that network. It's a web that extends across the globe.
Problem solvers, theorizers.
Skeptics, visionaries,
Scholars, intellectuals,
Creators, perfectors.
Debunkers, truth seekers,
The infinitely curious and the inveterately unsatisfied.
They are drawn here, developed here,
And then radiating outward, distribute the energy of MIT in all directions.
from the subatomic scale to beyond the universe.
We want MIT to be the dream of every young person who wants to make the world a better place.
I'd like to be able to own my own rocket ship.
I would like to see a reduction in our carbon emissions worldwide and that climate change comes to a halt.
To know, if there was about to be an oil spill, to, prevent it.
So I'd love to be able to do teleportation to different places all over the world. That'd be the coolest.
It would be great if there was a cheaper and easier way to recycle. Bring trilobites and other animals that are extinct back to life.
But one dimension of that betterment is the one within ourselves. Our founder, William Barton Rogers, understood that.
Such an institution would fulfill another, higher purpose.
By leading the thoughts of the practical student into those wide and elevated regions of reflection,
through which the study of nature's laws never fails to conduct the mind.
By linking the daily details of his profession with the grander physical agencies around him,
and with much of what is agreeable and ennobling in the contemplation of external things.
It would elevate and refine his character.
I doubt not that such a nucleus school would, with the growth of this active and knowledge-seeking community, finally expand into a great institution.
And would soon overtop the universities of the land in all branches of positive knowledge.